Hello everyone! A big content update that significantly expands free play in Corsairs Legacy is now available on Steam. Please play in the new game mode without continuing the preliminary walkthrough. In case of critical bugs, for example, a black screen when starting the game, write to us via the feedback form on the site. In this update, we have added an analytics system that should help us see most of the crashes in the game. We need to communicate with the players who encountered them to check fixes. We are done with the formal part. Let's move on to the novelties. Number 1. Boarding has become more variable. We have added new options for the possible course of events on the deck. Several options for combat in a surround where the team that is significantly smaller in number at the beginning of the boarding must defend. Added musket firefight between ships, the ability for captain versus captain fight in case of equal teams with a specific variability in the development of events. If the main character has a musket, he'll be able to start the battle not only in the melee position, but also in the musketeer position. Instead of the one default boarding, 6 strategies with 18 possible starting positions for the main character became available. Number 2. A new ship model, Brig, has been added, and the entire system of ship types has been redesigned. We have added trade and military modifications to each kind of ship, where the first has a more significant hold, and the second has a more robust hull, higher speed, and a larger crew. Thus, the game has 18 modifications based on 6 ship models, differing externally and in characteristics. Number 3. The number of visual options for ships and sails have been expanded. Heraldry has been added for each nation and pirates. Ships with a red color are trade ships and dark-colored ships are military. Each nation now has its heraldry, which differs for trade and military ships. This makes it easy to distinguish the modification of the ship by its appearance. Now, the game has 4 colors of sails: gray, white, red, and black. Number 4. We have added additional weather conditions: rain and fog. Fog's appearance depends on the strength of the wind and the time of day, by the natural conditions of its appearance in the Caribbean. Number 5. Expanded loot system. Increased the number of items of each type of weapon and spyglasses. Now a new loot with a constant progression of characteristics will appear in the game up to hero level 52. Number 6. We added variability in weapon quality with the ability to upgrade weapons at the blacksmith, on all islands except Carriacou, with 5 states for each musket, pistol, and melee weapon. The player's luck characteristic directly affects the likelihood of getting an already improved weapon version in the loot. Number 7. We have added 2 new taverns in Trinidad and Grenada in smuggler settlements. We also added new merchants and blacksmiths and prepared locations for moneylenders, which will appear in the following updates. Now, in addition to repairing the ship, all other activities the player needs on land are available on 4 islands. Number 8. We have added visual signs for taverns, shops, moneylenders, and the shipyards so players can easily recognize them. Number 9. The ship's journal, maps, and other menus are now available in sea and global map modes. To quickly call up maps, press M. Number 10. We have added a system of military patrols that the player can encounter when trying to dock in remote bays on enemy nation islands. Number 11. Reworked the logic of the delivery quest. Now, after completing the assignment, the store owner will ask if you want to sell other goods and only then offer a new quest, reducing the chance of accidentally selling goods that must be delivered according to the assignment. We also added explanations that to deliver to an enemy city, you do not need to sink the enemy nation's military ships in the port. It is enough to dock in another place and, using the services of a guide, deliver the goods by land. Number 12. Much of the work on optimizing NPCs has been done, which increases FPS in land locations. Number 13. An additional information message and audio voiceover have been added, informing about the lack of gunpowder for firing cannons. Previously, gunpowder was bought automatically, but starting with the last update, it was moved to a separate category in the store, which caused difficulties for some players at the start of the game. Number 14. We have added the sound of reloading a musket. We watch all streams and your gaming experience helps us improve the game quickly, so publish videos and make streams on YouTube and other platforms. We are waiting for everyone in the vastness of the Caribbean in Corsairs Legacy, and we went to work further. You will significantly help the project by purchasing a support pack.